Join the Abilene Flying Bison.
I have a friend here, Dylan Henson. He kind of told me he was playing out here, so he kind of got me in contact with the coaches, and it seemed like it was a blast, and so far that's exactly what it's been.
Yeah, I know we saw Dylan pitch last night. A nice debut for him, limiting the damage and not really allowing anybody to score. But looking at your style of play, kind of just talk about your upbringing and how you got into the game of baseball.
Yeah, I mean, my dad, he played baseball. So from early on, I was always, in little league, and yeah, so he just kind of got me in, and then I just played ever since because of just how much fun it is, and how just I like competing and just meeting new people, and just the experience of baseball.
What was it about the game of baseball that made you kind of fall in love with it and want to get to that next level at the collegiate side?
Honestly, just like how I feel like I'm always chasing something. Like you never have, the perfect swing or anything like that. So just trying to get better day in and day out and pushing towards a goal every single day. That's really what I enjoy, just getting better. So yeah, that's it.
Now, you've been listed as an infielder. Obviously, that ranges from first, second, short, and third. Do you have a favorite? We've seen you at second already. Do you have a preferred position that you normally play?
Yeah, I mean, second and short, those are my two that I really like. I'd probably say I like shortstop more, just because I feel like you got more range to cover, and you can make some cooler plays maybe. But I'm not too picky. Just second and short are probably my favorite for sure.
Now, it's been a small sample size for you at the plate, kind of getting in there, just getting started here with the Bison. We're about to play game number 41 and 42 tonight. You're a blend product as well from Willis, Texas. Obviously, looking at that, we have a lot of guys that come in from different parts. How have you adjusted to some of these guys from different parts coming here to Abilene?
Yeah, I mean, they're very welcoming. Even though I've only been here for around 2 weeks, I built some great friendships already. So, I mean, just getting to know the guys and just playing baseball with them and seeing how they play and, how they go about their business has been really cool and fun.
Aside from Dylan Henson, obviously you knew how to get here with that help. And who have you gotten to really bond with on the team aside from Henson?
I mean, I would probably say Ryan Beatty, even though he just left. I mean, we played the same position. Me and him really bonded pretty well. My roommate, Yai Ramirez, we've made a good connection. And I'm really like the whole team. I try to talk to everybody, and everybody's just super down to earth. And I've just I've had a great time, being here. So yeah.
There always talks about an X factor when it comes to a player and their play style, whether it's a defensive side, an offensive side. Do you have one that you can kind of share as far as your X factor and what teams look for?
Yeah, I would say like just not getting too high or too low on the field, kind of maintaining that same, I guess, level. If scouts are at the park, I don't want them to know if I'm 0 for 4, if I'm 4 for 4. I want to be the same player day in and day out, and always have a positive outlook on things, because I know baseball is a game of failure, and you're gonna fail, you're gonna make errors, you're gonna strike out, but it's about that next pitch or that next ground ball. So just trying to be level minded.
It's also knowing that whenever you may be in an 0 for 3 scenario, that next at bat, when you come up in a clutch situation, trying to change that, 1 for 4 can immediately change your outcome,
Yes, sir.
especially that
Exactly.
look. So when you look at you as kind of a whole, aside from the baseball side, what do you like to do for fun? What are the hobbies outside of baseball?
Yeah, my dad is a big fisherman, and growing up, he would always try to take me out on the lake, and I found it really boring. But ever since I got into college, I mean, pretty much every time I came back into town, we would go fishing, and I've really picked up on fishing. So I really like fishing. That's probably my number one hobby outside of baseball.
See, it's the younger side that we don't like doing those kind of what we described as older man activities. And then now we get to this collegiate side, and then on, we do stuff like golf, we fish, and now we're like, oh, we enjoy this now. It's kind of a side hobby that we end up
Yes,
getting
sir.
to have. What about food? What food are we looking at when we look at pregame meals or anything aside from that?
Yeah, I mean, pregame meals, they're kind of different since, we're always, traveling. Probably just Chick-fil-A, honestly. That's a good pregame meal. I had some Jason's Deli. Jason's Deli's pretty good. So yeah, I'd probably say Chick-fil-A, Jason's Deli. I like those two for a pregame meal.
Okay, I like it. I like it. What about music taste? What are you walking up to this year, Waldriggers Field?
I have some Christian rap going on. Normally, I just do just some Christian songs, but I figured, I give it a little twist and still keep it Christian, but add a little bit more flow into it. So.
Okay, I like it. Last thing I'll ask you, if there wasn't anything that I touched on here, what is something that the Flying Faithful need to know about Seth Sloan?
That's a tough question. I don't know. I guess that, I don't know. I guess that I'm just big into my faith. That's what I'd probably say. I mean, God has really, put people in my path that have helped me a long ways, and I've been through things, and, he's been every step of the way. So probably that, I'm big into faith. That's probably the one thing.
The religion side is a big story when it comes to a lot of the people that play for this team and a lot of the people around the city and town of Abilene. So we appreciate hearing that. We appreciate getting to know you, and
yes, sir.
Hopefully not the last time we get to hear from you
sir.
on this. Maybe a post game coming here soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
Absolutely. That's Seth Sloan, your infielder for the Abilene Flying Bison. We'll be back with another player interview right here on the Flying Bison Radio Network.
You're listening to the Flying Bison Radio Network.